Hey, did you start it?
Yep.
Is it loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So the Are We Losers podcast is
don't,
being
don't
rebooted
say that.
after a
That's the
long
most horrendous thing
hiatus. Yeah.
you've ever said. But then again, I mean, everyone says how shit it is to be like, oh, these people are podcasting and all that.
Yeah,
But
but
then I
don't care.
realize, who
Right,
fucking gives a shit?
we are walking next to the zoo,
Yeah.
Wrocław Zoo.
They got a bunch of new flamingos now. We looked
Oh
over the
yeah.
wall.
We just
There's a little rock you can
did
stand on.
something illegal.
Hey, it's not illegal to look.
Yeah.
We just happen to be greater height than the wall. That's all.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have flamingos now, which is cool.
Yeah, Christian. What else is happening, sir?
Is it trekking onto me?
No. I just moved it. Yeah.
Okay.
So that.
Okay.
So
A lot of things you've done, I've done.
and we'll probably end up graduating by December if everything goes well,
Yeah,
which is a lot of things has to go well.
yeah, which is wild.
Yeah.
Graduating in a year. And also, no
Less
experience.
than a year, sir.
That was a condom on the floor. Great.
But if you,
I don't know if that should be next to the zoo.
but if you add the summer holidays and shit, we have like 6 months to
Yeah,
survive.
that's true. But also, I'm also, working in the same amount of time.
So
6 months, so it's also a year. I also have to
okay, for
survive
you.
that part.
Oh yeah. In my case, I'm just doing an internship. In his case, he's working in a clinic.
Yeah, I'm not starting that work yet. I'm also working in the university clinic there. So that's
Yeah.
cool. I mean, it's really nice. I didn't even know you could do that, and they said they are reluctant to tell people those things, generally universities, because they don't want 1,000 people applying.
But are 1,000 people wanting to work?
No, I'm the only one there.
Yeah.
Only English speaking student in the whole
Ever.
section. And they're like, we've never had an English speaking person be there for this long. I'm like, it's been 2 weeks. What the hell? What do you mean, too long?
Yeah. Here in Wrocław, we have the beautiful summer.
Yeah,
We walk along the zoo and the river.
I kind of can't look at that river the same. We had forensics today,
Yeah.
where we witnessed a dog that was killed with a.
Drowned.
Yeah, it was like a mafia style mob killing.
Rope tied with the weights and
To-
then
and then tossed in the river. It was like animal abuse, how to diagnose it, which was, never nice looking.
yeah.
So
It's a
it
lot
was,
of bad things today.
yeah, it turns out people aren't that great at keeping animals all the
Yeah.
time. So yeah, it was probably this river because it's the Odra River, isn't
I
it?
don't think so. Oh yeah, probably. It runs through the entire country. Yeah.
It's the biggest river,
Yeah.
or longest river at least. So, shoot. Anyway, so you've been doing what's it called, the internship.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds very vague.
I mean, as we always discuss, I'm trying to do the PhD, especially in CRISPR stuff. So I'm
Is it
working
good
on a.
enough audio for you, by the way, when you
Yeah,
talk?
I think so. It'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, just so you don't get cut
Yeah.
out.
So that's why I'm turning off.
Mm.
So the thing is, trying to do a publication so that I get admitted in the lab that I wanted to. It's a last ditch effort to make sure my application gets selected. So that's one thing. And I mean, that's all for now. I mean, survived the last semester, which
Yeah.
was shittier than what we
Yeah.
thought.
We got told that one was nice.
That was easier, supposed to be the easiest. It's like
Yeah.
I got fucked.
Yeah. Like you in particular got fucked.
Yeah. But
I
we survived finally. I still have that trauma from it, but yeah.
It was just a lot of tests constantly and
Yeah.
subjects that a lot of people don't.
It's a lot of volume of content to study as well.
Yeah, but it wasn't super it wasn't extremely hard. You didn't have to see like connections between the things or whatever. It was just a lot of tests from a lot of subjects that probably very few people will use.
Yeah.
But, that's every school. Even human medicine have their own equivalents of that. But what is the PhD in? You didn't even mention that. That's what
I
I'm
mean,
kinda
we have
curious about.
talked about it a dozen times in the.
Oh, okay, the other one.
Yeah. So the
but
thing is about something to do with genetic engineering, CRISPR stuff. Trying to see intersection between veterinary medicine, genetic engineering, translational medicine, and AI and ML. So it's almost
watch out for
you-
the. Should we?
impossible to. It's almost impossible to find a lab.
I'll
Let's
just
say.
walk in this.
Yeah, this is the benefit of
Hey, we gotta
walking.
dodge.
There is only one lane for all of us. So
It gets complicated. But yeah, the CRISPR part.
yeah,
CRISPR lab. So CRISPR is a technology for genetic modification, at least one of them.
yeah.
So that's the one you're specializing
I
in.
mean the one that people care at the moment. So
Yeah, it's the one people know about. If anyone knows
Yeah.
slightly more about gene modifications, they're gonna mention CRISPR.
The one thing before that was the zinc finger nucleases and talents. Those things sucked apparently to design and do successful editing. So 2010, 2012, CRISPR was first introduced, and then now they have figured out that it can edit mammalian cells, and for which they got the Nobel Prize as well in 2020.
Oh, that's a
And
long time. They fucking
yeah,
they put it
no,
out in
because the
2012.
technology has to become
Mature
yeah,
and
in a way,
adopted.
and also is it even a technology that disrupts like a several billion people, right? That has the potential, right? Nobel Prize, how they give is based on the impact, right? Scale of impact,
Yeah.
the economics and all they give and all how they give. Like this guy said about this thing that impacted probably the entire population or like
Yeah, I see
something.
what you mean.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. Fair enough.
yeah,
Wait, I just gotta take off my jacket because I'm cooking.
yeah.
Right now.
Me too.
Okay.
What?
I'll take off my jacket and then you take off
Yeah.
yours.
So summer is hitting us hard in Rochua, and but it's fine though. It's better than having winter. Yeah,
That's the zoo cards.
ah,
Well, what are
probably
they? They lost an animation, I
are
guess.
they burying something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We just witnessed a crime by accident.
but it's nice though. But it's a working
Super
day, so
crime.
less people are walking in the lane. Otherwise, it's a shit show. If you walk in the Saturday
Oh my
Sunday
god,
time,
yeah.
you will never go anywhere. You have to give way for people the entire time, man. It's so annoying,
And
actually.
also going shopping at Friday evenings now. It sucks because it's all just teenagers buying alcohol.
Oh yeah.
So it's an endless lane.
Yeah, you guys can see the path that we are taking.
Oh, look at the zoo though. What the fuck? That's so much cooler.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll hold that and then you can transition from warmer mode to other mode.
yeah.
I want to look at the zoo more. How the hell did we flip this again?
This one.
Hmm.
There is that camera icon.
I thought you could. Look at that. Constructing.
That's the best feature though of this camera.
Yeah, and also the stabilization, I would say.
Yeah, true.
Okay, we're just ranting. Up chin shot is always the better one. Oh wow, they're building an. Oh wow,
Probably dying
Hold
in a
up.
raptor cage.
look at that.
A lot
They're
of
building
things.
like a little tower at the end. This is new. This is cool for only us because we can go to the zoo. Probably not cool for anyone else. But I mean, there was a viral clip of the rhino in the Wrocław Zoo.
Okay, what happened?
It was a viral clip from this zoo where the rhino was like squaring off with one of the. It's like a deer that I don't know the name of.
The smallest deer and okay.
Yeah. So rhino, and of course the rhino lost because they're pussies. It's like, I wonder what goes on in their heads. Not a lot, probably. Look at that. That's so cool.
Yeah,
It's like a watchtower.
yeah.
It looks like
You guys can see the watchtower there.
it's probably gonna be a bear cage, is my guess.
That's what it was always.
Yeah.
Now they cleared it out as well. Some cuts.
Yeah, they cleared the brush and everything. Because bears need a lot of space. This is probably not enough, but
Yeah,
it's much better than I would say most places or whatever.
yeah,
Most places just have a tiny little standard spot.
yeah. So moving on.
Okay, yeah, back
So-
to actually.
I am applying for the PhD. What is your plan, Christian?
I'm just doing a lot of Blender things still. I mean, it's the first time ever that I've hosted a workshop. 241 people. signed up.
Mm-hmm.
Over 100 people attended.
Okay.
And at the end of it, we were 16 because people were dropping off. I talked for like 5.5 hours,
Mm.
and people were just dropping off the entire time. Because well, I get it, it's somewhat complicated. We tried to like make a simple character, but go through every aspect of Blender.
Where were you streaming or what? Were
It
you?
was on a Discord server,
Yeah.
but it was also on a Twitch. It's called March Hotel. That's the
Okay.
one. So it was streamed on there. They have a bigger following, so of course the reach is better.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, 5.5 hours, and then most people left. It is what it is.
I mean, that's a lot of signups.
Yeah, I was surprised, but it's mostly a 2D community
Yeah.
of artists. So when you introduce 3D,
Yeah.
they're gonna be a little bit more excited than a regular 3D person.
Yeah.
So that's probably why there was a lot more turn up. Okay. So yeah, just making more of that. Try to
And
make
what is the
something.
plan after graduation?
Graduation. Well, I'll work in the summer now,
Mm-hmm.
and if all goes well, maybe I'll get picked up by the same people I work for now in the summer.
Yeah, which is the lowest hanging fruit and probably the easiest. Even
Yeah,
though he's exaggerating a bit. There's no competition anyways.
yeah. Which means if they don't want me, that means I'm worse than not having anything,
Yeah.
which is probably true. But
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
think that should be
a lot
fine
of
though.
people. Yeah, I mean, they take in every summer. They take in someone like me, so it's not like
Mm.
super rare to
So
have.
what do you plan about entrepreneurship?
Well, right now I'm just doing Blender
Mm.
because if I get good at it, you can always delve from there. There's a lot of people that it just takes time to build it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
But um, I'm doing every aspect of Blender, not just modeling,
Mm.
not just rigging, not just texturing.
Mm.
Because I could specialize, but I don't want to.
Yeah, that's when you shoot yourself.
Yeah, I want to make all of it on my own because I always get disappointed when I work with people.
Yeah.
So at least I can make my own shitty
Or
shit.
they're extremely expensive too.
Yeah, or that. It's either like you work with someone who's free and who knows something that you don't, and then you try to like, you want to work 50 hours on something, but they only want to work 2 hours because they're not that deeply passionate about it or whatever.
And also, it's a very subjective thing, creative thing, right?
Yeah,
It's really hard to. It's almost like directing a movie. That's why there's one director for a movie, right?
yeah,
Like everybody has their own thoughts and ideas
and
too.
also no director starts as a director,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's better for me to just learn every aspect on my own,
Mm.
which I'm at a stage now, right? For the
Yeah.
most part, where I can start making something.
Almost anything you can start, and you
Yeah,
can, you know, a
and
lot
finish.
about a lot of things. But while you start a project, maybe you will learn more about stuff.
Of course, that's the thing. So I have resources, books. I've bought extra books.
Mm-hmm.
One about sculpting, one about expressions,
Mm-hmm.
one about color.
Mm.
And that's just the books. And then the course is obviously a lot more. So it's just having those resources to constantly go back to,
Mm.
so you can see how to solve the problem, to get like what you want in the end, and then you make it. Because I see there is a lot of people making stuff, but they're always limited or limiting themselves to one aspect. So they only do modeling, they only do animation,
Mm.
they only do like they're the lighting specialist in this studio or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's very few people that do everything and do everything well. So I'm not doing that yet, but at least
And also, like in our case, in my startup thing, the AI space is evolving so fast that we are constantly pivoting to different stuff. Currently, there's a new open class system, multi-agentic AI
yeah.
networks.
Open claw as in claw of crab, not clawed, by the way.
Yeah. So OpenClaw is basically like an open source software package, basically, written by Peter. So it currently got bought by OpenAI, and it's very useful though to for multi-agentic tasks. Like it can do anything: marketing, Blender,
Yeah.
startup sales, stuff like that. So that's what we are trying to do for companies and enterprises. They want to swap their workforce currently or bloated workforces. For sometimes 50, 100 people are working on something. Yeah, I can take the load off them. So that's something we are trying. And startup is going the way startup goes. It's like very volatile and very like it's very hard to focus on one thing when you work with AI, because every 2 3 months there is some new breakthrough comes and makes the previous one totally obsolete.
Yeah, that's the main problem. It
Yeah,
replaces the previous. It's not just additional stuff.
yeah.
It's replacing the other one.
So that's what is we are doing. And yeah, plan is to somehow get into PSG and continue to explore entrepreneurship while I'm at it. And yeah, in your case, you work for a clinic and then you plan to continue on Blender stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, working work in a clinic as well. Cause
Yeah,
I mean,
working in a clinic full time and then Blender stuff as a entrepreneurial thing, right?
yeah, on the side. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna probably. I mean, unless it's really good, work for a studio because I've listened to stories of people getting super excited to get their first job and then they realize, oh wait, it's an actual job, which means
You
so much
will,
repeated, boring
yeah,
shit. Because I don't need the money, right? At least not now. And the money I'll probably get is so minimal that it won't even be worth it.
yeah.
So unless I work with people that are really cool, I'll probably not take any jobs in the field.
Mm,
Because I don't need a lot of money to live as a person. We both live very cheaply, at least
yeah.
for the
For
most
me,
part.
the problem is the uncontrolled supermarket expenses. Other than
Yeah, but
that,
that's barely anything, man. So
that's
I
the
mean,
biggest kryptonite.
my point is, I've seen people. I mean, I see people that are not good with their money, and it's like clothes, cars, uh,
I mean, I
weird
buy.
loans, Klarna, a lot of Klarna, which doesn't
Oh
make any
shit!
sense. You know, when people pay off, they pay off like their pants
Oh
with
my god!
Klarna. I'll do it in multiple installments, like a genius, and then they end up spending more money than if they just bought it outright.
Yeah.
So you're not that kind of person. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I buy dumb stuff in AliExpress too, though.
Yeah, you
Those
do
things,
buy dumb, dumb things.
electronic stuff, some
Well,
hacks,
electronics, that's the more
life hacks.
useful part. I mean, the rocks.
Yeah, yeah, but no, no, the rocks ended up being a Christmas gift to the families, so
Okay.
it's still repurposed, rehomed.
Because this guy bought like nodes, what's it called?
Amethyst and stuff, right?
Yeah,
What?
but it was like a node of amethyst or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah, like
Those little
naturally
balls.
formed amethyst stuff and other stuff, calcite and quartz and stuff. So now that phase is over. Moving to now, you know what I'm spending money on?
Oh no, don't say.
Plant watering automation, Zigbee modules.
Yeah, but
My
that's cool. That's like useful.
yeah, but you still
Of
burn
course.
money. Nobody cares.
Yeah, and also the level you're doing it at is way too little to actually be of any benefit. But you're learning, right?
It's very fun though. Currently, like we have a home automation at home. Whoever opens the door, we get notified wherever we are in the world.
Yeah, and about the plants, what about it?
And for both the plants, we have a moisture, humidity, temperature sensors, which tells me how much water is there in the root section of the plant, which is very important for us, right? Because the plants will die. The plants currently we have our basil and mint, and then coriander or cilantro, and then currently we got seeds for spinach and then oregano. So we are gonna plant the two, and I just placed order for the automatic watering system that also I can control from anywhere in the world. It can water like 20 pots, 10 pots, however many pots I connect it to.
Yeah,
So
and that's
it's a
very
cheaper one though, so motor should not be powerful. Probably it can do maybe 5 to 7 pots, but which is what I have. So
yeah, that's good enough. What are they doing? So,
exercise.
it looks like no, it looks like when those Venezuelan gangs got arrested.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
It's like deportation of refugees.
It's just a bunch of kids doing stretching exercises. So
Yeah.
it looks very I don't know if you're allowed to film that. You might go to
Yeah.
jail if you accidentally flip the camera. They're
Yeah.
underage. You can't do that shit. Anyway,
They look older, man.
yeah, but they might have just had a rough life. You don't know.
Yeah.
I want to see ID before I turn on that camera. Okay. Anyway, so a lot is like happening, and I mean, you're also working very hard, but at least for Blender it's somewhat useful now. The tracker finally works as of 5.0 on
Ah.
Steam, so you finally get to see how much time you actually spend on it.
Okay. So is that even a fix in the Blender?
It's better, more accurate now. Before it wouldn't even update at all. If you had two versions of Blender, it just stopped counting, like open at the same time. It
How is
just.
sculpting though?
What do you mean?
The teeth issue that was there for from Blender 4.0.
Yeah, but that's just you. That's not necessarily Blender.
No, yet it happened for the teacher also. He was using Blender 2.9, and I'm using 4.3. We both had the same issue, still not fixed.
But I was okay. So the issue you were facing was that when you were trying to edit the gums.
Whenever you put like with a high definition HDR brushes or whatever, it fucking puts a hole in the thing. Like
Yeah.
if you put a teeth in a dinosaur's jaw as a brush, in the bottom of the jaw there is a hole. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That maybe is very subjective, but probably you will
But
also
the
face
thing
when
is-
you sculpt something complicated.
But that's every single 3D software. So I would say,
Hmm.
what I mean when I make teeth, I just make it in a different different
blob.
object.
Okay,
Different
okay.
object completely.
Oh.
Because things can just merge.
Yeah.
And
that-
then you have holes underneath. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You don't see it.
In my case, the problem was I was trying for 3D printing, right? So in my case, it has to
Yeah,
be.
but you can join them later. It doesn't matter because the hole doesn't join. You can delete that part and then join the mesh from the surface, and then it will delete it.
Okay.
So it's not a problem.
Yeah, that's so okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, just like it's more like a, like a mental thing that you want it as a single blob, maybe. I
Yeah,
think mentally.
I
It's
think
like
that-
you make dinosaur. I don't want 200 objects to be working.
Yeah, but that's completely normal to have 200,
Yeah.
300 objects. Not 300, but to say like 20 different objects on one thing. That's very common.
Yeah.
So I would say that's normal. But yeah, I mean it's somewhat exciting. It's just for at least for you and somewhat for me, even though it's a lot easier work. I would say it's still work though.
Yeah.
I got what's it called? 100 hours in 2 weeks now. So, but that's just because of the recent, like I said, the March Hotel thing, which is it's like an event thing where you post every day. And when it comes to 3D stuff, it takes a lot longer than 2D stuff, just to
Yeah.
make like a basic version of the same thing. So it's just it just takes longer to make. Therefore, I spend a lot of time in it. But it's been very useful. I've done things I never would have done otherwise, at a speed I never would have done otherwise.
Yeah.
But of course, I forget about other things when I do that.
I mean, that's good though, like doing it for the people and stuff, group stuff. It's good though.
Yeah, I would say it's better. It's definitely improved.
It's like
work ethic.
accountability thing. And
Yeah,
also,
and I also see.
you finish stuff. You cannot just be.
Yeah, because you have to finish it every day.
Yeah.
You have to finish it once every day. Because you get like fined. It's 20 like in-game or whatever, like imaginary dollars, Monopoly money. And if you don't
Yeah.
have the $20 at the end of the day, you get thrown out.
Yeah.
So, but I got a lot of money after that talk, so I could like chill for a bit.
Yeah.
So that's all. I
So
think-
is it like you made it like a paid workshop or what?
No, people just donated the
Ah.
Monopoly money as I was talking.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's their choice, not
Yeah.
mine.
More like a donations kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do like a Patreon or some stuff like that also.
Yeah, but I'm hesitant to do those things because
Or buymeacoffee.com. That one is basically donation, but it comes to you directly without any, I don't know.
yeah. But my point is, you still haven't done anything impressive, super impressive. So there's no point in trying to like get people to give you money.
Okay.
Because once you start doing shit that people find impressive, it will come secondarily. Because if I
Yeah.
do it at this point, and I get obsessed with like making a tiniest amount of
No,
money.
I don't think you should be focusing on that. You are just providing a link and forget about it. You're not gonna market
No,
it
no.
or pitch it every 5 minutes as
My
ad read.
point is, my point is, it is not the stage yet.
Mm,
I need to focus on making shit that people actually would like to pay for,
yeah.
and also not necessarily making it paid. Because my point is, I don't need the money as of right now,
Mm,
and the money that I will get is too low to make a difference anyway.
yeah.
So there's no point. But it will just take more time, and it is possible to make money from it. But that's more like an artistic kind of way rather than a selling products kind of way.
Yeah.
So it's a little different, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's
Yeah, I
all I
think we
have.
did a good 25 minutes
Oh
of
God.
catching up. This is all the stuff that happened. So we plan to do more stuff while walking to university and back from the university.
Yeah.
So see you there, guys, for
Hopefully,
more videos.
hopefully the audio is not too bad.
It should be fine. It
Okay.
has the all the stuff, man. It should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
See
all.
you.
Bye.